Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hillary's Whiskey Lounge. I'm Hillary, and this is my Whiskey Lounge. And today I've got a nice treat for you. I'm going to be reviewing for you Tobermory Distillery. This is from the Isle of Mull, which is just off the west coast of Scotland. It's a quick hour-long ferry ride from Oban. Well, the Isle of Mull is not the distillery. You've got to drive a little ways to get to the distillery, which is on the sort of north point of the island. I have on the cap here, it has a little picture of the island, so maybe I can get that right for you. Nope. I think this is what it's right. And then the distillery is just up here. I could show you a map, a real actual map, but I thought I'd just make it harder on myself and show you the cap. So the distillery is on the kind of the just tippy top of the island. Now, I've never been to Mull. I would love to go there, and the little island of Iona that's right off of it, which is famous for its church ruins. And then there's Staffa, which is a short ferry ride away, which is where Fingal's Cave is. That is such a cool geological monument there. So I'm going to see if I can step to the side here, and I'm going to put up a picture of Fingal's Cave for you, and a picture of Mull and Iona. So, and maybe a picture of the distillery as well. So this is one that when I go back to Scotland, I'm going to be going to Mull, definitely. So Tobermory Distillery puts out this non-peated 46.3% expression, and this is 12 year. I think they do a 21 year, which I haven't been lucky enough to find or taste. But some of you might be thinking, oh, Tobermory, that sounds familiar, because that is where our beloved Lecheg comes from. I did a review of Lecheg Hebridean Moon a few months ago, and that one is notable because it's cask strength and it's peated. So in part of my peated series, I did that. One of these days, I'm going to crack into this 18-year-old Lecheg, maybe for a review. So let's get down to business. Now, yes, I have opened this up. I have been drinking it. I've decided that I'm going to start getting down past the shoulder for some of the whiskeys that I'm going to do for my reviews, because I do believe that it changes that opening up, drinking, letting it sit for a while, letting the air even get to it a little bit, does open up the flavor and make it probably a little more regular and predictable than when you just open it up. So let's open this puppy that I've already opened. Oh, and again, this is Tobermory Distillery. It doesn't really have like a name to it. It's just Tobermory, Isle of Mull. This is 46.3%, which is respectable, and it is non-chill filtered and no color added. They are very proud of that. I'll show you the color in a moment. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous color. It looks like honey. It's so beautiful. And also on the Lecheg 18, this is quite a bit darker. It might have some sherry influence in there. I'm not sure. This distillery was opened in 1798, and it's changed hands a few times since then, and now it's run by the CVH company, and I think that they also own Bunnahabhain. All right. So, ooh, I can't wait to try this. It is actually afternoon, so this is quite late in the day for me to be having some scotch. Haha. Okay. On the nose, it's almost citrusy, almost pineapple-y, and maybe some toffee or butterscotch. I'm really getting some butterscotch on there, and toffee, and a little bit of pineapple and citrus. It's really refreshing, and this, maybe this might make a really nice summertime dram. Really nice nose. It's very clean and floral smelling. That's gonna taste lovely. I just know it. Mm. Ooh, that 46.3%. It's not stingy. The mouthfeel is fabulous with this. It's nice and thick and rich. And again, that's probably due to the non-chill filtering. Also, the 46% isn't crazy strong, but I like it a lot better than just 43. Um, I'm getting almost a chocolate aftertaste, a little bit of pepper and spice in there. But the mouthfeel was fabulous. Let's do that again. Mm, mm. Um, that butterscotch flavor is still there, but a butterscotch kind of toffee, butter candy taste. I really love this mouthfeel. It's nice and thick and almost oily, but in a good way. Not a bad oily way. A good way. Mm. Even without any water added, it's definitely drinkable. It did catch me a little off guard though. And the finish, like I said, is a little peppery, I think. But the chocolate flavor that I'm getting is really a nice contrast to the butterscotch and the pineapple and the citrus. It's really like I feel like I've walked into a candy shop or something like that. Okay, let's add a little bit of water. Okay, tiny bit. Okay, maybe I overdid that, but let's swirl it around. And as you guys know, when you add water, it's nice to let it sit, let the water really work on those on that alcohol and open it up and get those esters out. Um, but just for the sake of the video, I really guess I should have had another glass that had the water in it. Maybe I'll just get to be a little more sophisticated in the future and start doing that. Have a glass with water already in it. I mean, have a dram that has some water already in it. But when I open those bottles new, then that's a little hard trick to do. But since I had this open already, I could have done that. Oh well, it's all right. Not gonna hurt anything. Okay, the nose with some water added really opened up. That pineapple scent is and almost peaches and more citrus. Very peachy. That's really nice. Peachy. Mm. It's really beautiful. This really would make a lovely dram to sit outside in the sun with, of course, with your sunscreen. Mm. Mm. Still great mouthfeel, even with water. Um, the development is so much more lifelike and lively with some water. The chocolate scent and the chocolate taste are still there, but I'm getting a lot more of the pineapple-y kind of light summer fruits, kind of tropical fruit, summer fruit. It's really nice. And you know what? When you think about this island up there in northern Scotland, let's see, here we go. Again, this island that's up in northern Scotland, being able to produce something like this that's so light and fruity and tropical tasting almost, it's a miracle. It's an Isle of Mull miracle, is what it is. Mm. All right, that's good. That's very nice. This bottle, I bought this at Total Wine and More in Southern California, and I believe it was $105. Maybe and I've seen prices of single bottles fluctuate at Total Wine and More. I don't know what drives their prices, but I've been wanting to get this Tobermory for a long time. I've had the Lecheg. I've had a lot of those kind of Western Island bottles before, but just never the unpeated Tobermory. You can call it the unpeated Lecheg if you want. This would be very cool to have together with some Lecheg for a little taste testing or a flight. If you want to go back and get that Hebridean Moon, or if you're lucky enough to find the 21-year Tobermory or the Lecheg, there's a no age statement. The Roja, is that what it's called? The that's been finished in the Roja casks. So that would be cool to have like a whole Tobermory flight going on, especially for your family and friends, especially for those family and friends who are just starting their whiskey journey, or they might be just starting to become a little on the aficionado side. You can't go wrong with anything from Tobermory. It is craft presented, like I said, non-chill filtered, no color added, and it's gorgeous stuff. It really is, and it's quite delicious. So I wish it were a little less expensive, but it's beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous stuff. As you can see, that color is absolutely fabulous. Okay, I think that's going to do it for me today. No weird thing from the Whiskey Lounge today, except I will, maybe I already did it in the video, posted up some pictures of the Isle of Mull and Iona, and pictures of the distillery itself, and maybe Fingal's Cave in Scaffa. So it's a great area. So I am so envious of those people that live out there. Um, it's so ocean swept, and in fact, sea swept, ocean swept. I did I do pick up a little kind of a little bit of brininess to this as well. So this has been a great. I love this video. I love this taste, and I hope you guys run out and get your Tobermory as fast as you can. And by the way, they only put out about 17,000 bottles of this stuff a year. Let me see what my whiskey yearbook says. And again, this malt whiskey yearbook is fabulous. It's a great go-to guide. Not 78,000 bottles of Tobermory per year of the unpeated stuff. They put out about double of that with the Lecheg, the peated stuff. So, you want to come here? I've got a little visitor. Come here. You want to come up? You want to come up? Come on. Come on, Salmon. Let's go. Oh, you don't want to come. Okay. All right. Well, that was my Black Cat Salmon. Um, so thank you guys for joining me. Press subscribe if you haven't done that. Press like. I really, really need the subscriptions and the likes. That will really, really help my channel. And again, this channel is to show you that whiskey is not scary, that it's really, really easy to, almost scarily easy to pick up some craft bottles, start slow, start with one bottle you like. This could be it, this Tobermory. Start with one bottle you like, get to know it, get to know its nuances, its flavors, and then go from there. You can start branching out into different regions of Scotland, into peated if you haven't done that already, which, by the way, reminds me, I'm going to do a couple more peated in my peated series. But thank you guys so much for joining, and Slunjava.